All right, man. All right, all right, all right. If you look at me and you see that I'm excited, it's because I was listening to a playlist which I've reacted to it over on my YouTube channel. Either I'll post it before this or vice versa, and it has left me feeling boisterous because I know this club will drain the energy out of me, man. Like I want us to look at Enzo Maresca and what he has to say about the game we have tomorrow against Bournemouth. Let's hear what he has to say. And man, I didn't listen to his press conference the after the loss, the embarrassing defeat we had. But if you want to catch my feelings about that, you can check me out on the previous video. But yeah, so let us listen to what he has in store for us against Bournemouth because it has been disappointing, man. Ads, man. I don't have YouTube Premium. Anyways, let us listen.
Bournemouth up next here at Stamford Bridge. How important is it for this Chelsea team to end the year on high?
Absolutely, very important. Become very
Have you seen
important.
that? Like, let me do it. Acha nirudishe nyuma kidogo. That's a Kenyan bracelet. Enzo Maresca is wearing a Kenyan bracelet. Like, they're everywhere. I don't have one, but damn. I didn't know he was moving like that. Enzo Maresca. I didn't know you were into Kenya that much. Anyways, let's hear what Soraya is asking. I really like Soraya. She asks very relevant questions.
Team to end the year on high?
Absolutely, very important. Become very important to finish the year in the best way. Again, for sure will be another tough game because they are all the same, but we need to win games as soon as possible.
Keris?
Just to check on Wesley Fofana, who's on the bench today, is there any specific concern with him or just managing?
Yeah, no, it's just to manage his fitness condition.
And to ask about Reece James again, especially he seems to have added so much to his game with set pieces as well. How do you see him as having kind of grown this year?
Again, he's doing very good, no matter which position he's playing. I think he's helping a lot. After the effort from tonight, we need to see how he's for Tuesday. But
No wonder hukuwa na post-match press conference. They merged it into one thing. But Rhys James has actually improved a lot. He has actually improved a lot from last season. And he's proving why he was given the armband. He's actually doing really nicely. And the other thing I want to talk about is the importance of this Bournemouth game. Yeah, we really have to win because if we don't, then it puts a dent on it, undoes all the great work we've done. I'm pretty sure that this guy is not the problem. Everyone is saying Enzo Maresca this, Enzo Maresca that. We all know he's not the problem. The problem is the board, and these journalists are asking basic ass questions.
again, we are happy that he's fit.
Nizar?
And you sort of touched upon experience earlier, about the experience maybe the factor behind not holding on to leads and stuff like that. Do you think that maybe the substitutes you brought on in games like today, they're very young, aren't they? Does that not help sometimes? They come into a very tense game that's swinging one way or another.
Again, I don't know. It's just a matter to understand the reason why, because I don't think it's random. When something continue to happen, it's not random. So.
And you can tell this guy is actually frustrated. You can tell from the way he speaks, from the way his body movements. You can tell this guy is not comfortable, man. Umeona venye amechezesha macho hapo hivyo, like ako annoyed kwa sababu experience. We need experience. I would say they're young. They literally, the people who we brought on, they can't influence the game the way Oli Watkins did. That's the truth, man. And the board of directors, I actually did a video talking about those two clowns up there. Like, the board of directors need to understand that Maresca doesn't need youngsters, doesn't need super talents, could have beens. He needs, for now, we can't have a future without now. So invest in now, man. Like, we need a proper center back. No, yeah, or a proper defender. Generally, any can do, especially if a better player, an older one, comes for Kukurea, so that he can act as backup and bring the experience we need. And we also need a very, 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 very experienced striker, a world-class striker at that. Actually, we don't need an experienced. We need a world-class striker who has done it at the top for a minute now. Like, you can't blame it on Delap. Delap is actually living his dream. He's in a big club playing. He doesn't care, you guy. All the players that we have, it's like their first time in glory. We need players who have been in the glory and the glory doesn't scare them anymore. Anyways, this Bournemouth game, man, I expect it to be tough. You remember the last time we faced them, man, it wasn't easy. So I don't know what this dude has cooked up for us. Let's hear, man. I was reacting to the experience part.
We need to understand why. No matter if we are winning, draw, or losing, we concede a goal. We lose a little bit the control. So we need to understand the reason why.
Is that something you need to reflect on in how you use the subs, or is it more maybe something you need to tell the substitutes or talk
No,
about
I think
that?
it's in general.
Matt?
Can I just check, Enzo, would Cole and Reece in theory be able to start the Bournemouth game with their load and
We need to see how they are tomorrow, and then we can decide.
Tom?
And so you obviously watched the match from the press box today because you had your touchline suspension. In your absence, 5 Chelsea players received yellow cards. Isn't it becoming increasingly difficult to deny that your team has got a discipline issue?
Again, we need to analyze every yellow card, but I didn't have tonight the feeling that there was a disciplinary problem.
Can I just also check on Hazard? Is he going to be available at all if you need him against Bournemouth?
For Tuesday, I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
Dan?
Enzo, last year you said qualifying for the Champions League was a bonus and not a requirement. This year it is a requirement. How hard is it going to be, bearing in mind the position you're now in and with teams like improving and Villa?
Yeah, is in this moment is the target.
Man, this interview, it isn't giving us a lot of information. I think it's because it was done so early. But what I just have to note, apart from that beautiful Kenyan bracelet, is the fact that, yeah, we are an indisciplined team. Basically, we are collecting red cards. Leon Delap collected a red card before he actually got a touch on the ball. That tells you a lot. But also, he's talking about Champions League. I don't think if that's relevant for our convo right now. I think we've listened to enough of what he has to say. And the journalists, man, the standard of journalism in the Premier League has dropped, man. They're looking for clickbait. They are behaving like YouTubers. They're looking for clickbait rather than asking the questions we really want to hear. Soraya is the only journalist who asks relevant questions, who asks questions which we fans want to hear. What we wanna ask. There are a few questions that I would have asked. They haven't asked. But it's all good, man. Like, we Gucci. Let's see how we will line up, how we will play, and everything will be okay.